This is gonna be a fun one. You know what I like about Baby Park though? The only thing I like about it is that it changes the standings. It allows players who normally won't be able to compete with the rest of the pack to compete, which is a plus and a minus in some people's eyes, but for the most part, it does switch so many different placements going into the next few races. Right now, though, we're seeing Funny Name opting to run this track. And we're also seeing a lot of people bagging. Battered Cookie, unfortunately, could not bring out the defense in time. Gets hit by Funny Name. He's going to throw another red forward, but then get dragged out.
I was like, what is he doing? I don't think he intentionally wanted to run into that wall. Right now, you can see JoJo in third, narrowly avoids that green by some Matrix miracle.
That is a Matrix miracle. So true. Blue Shell is out. Batter Cookie's trailing right behind them, but then a shock comes out right after the blue.
Hard to protect Jaguars from Batter Cookie right there, to be honest.
Pod 7 will be able to dodge. Jaguars gets hit by a red. He's going to have a shroom in hand, then get squished right when he uses the shroom. Two flips is here. Going into the last lap, he has a shroom in hand. Opts to go wide. Notices the bullet bill, and he's going to have a shroom for this final shortcut. Holding onto it, somehow not getting hit out. Ankle grabs first place, and then another Waluigi gets second, which is Funny Name, and then JoJo in third.
I want to say two flips got first because I know like he was doing his best to hold on to that mushroom going into that last cut. But either way, still congratulations on Ankles and Funny Name and JoJo.
Funny Name really showing, hey, whatever situation he's put in, he's going to be able to work his way back up to that top place finish. I don't know how he does it all the time.
I'll tell you how he does it. He just transfers his Osu skills into this game.
He does. He's just going crazy, doing some crazy mechanics, some crazy clicks. Who knows? You know, that man built different. But going into the next track, where do you want to go? Hopefully not Baby Park again.
Paris.
All right, I like Paris, but we're going to F-Zero instead.
I mess with Mute City.
Really? I don't. I used to like it so much. I thought it was such a fun track, but now I don't enjoy it that much.
Is it because you're not winning on it, or what?
Well, all right, that's one reason why. But also, it's the fact that if you get hit out in like the second lap going to it's very hard to catch up on this track.
I thought you would probably say something like that for like the Big Blue.
Yeah, well, Big Blue actually has some really like messed up RNG. Unfortunately, we're seeing JoJo burn out right in the beginning of the track. Like I was saying, it's very hard to catch back up because everyone's having these boost panels. Everyone's going extremely fast. Everyone has 10 coins. There's not a lot you can do to catch up unless you're extremely lucky with green smart bounces, your accuracy, and everything else. It's one of the things I despise about this track. Whenever you get hit out, it just feels like such a crawl to get up to first place.
And here's Blackout, the other winner of the second chance battle. He's struggling a little bit right now, but there's still time, still opportunity. It's only lap one. You don't need to panic right now. But you see Riley, he's trying to be very smart with his throws. He doesn't want to throw too much fire and eventually have one of them bounce back too.
Yes. And he's doing a great job just optimizing. Oh.
You want to finish that thought? You want to finish that thought?
You want to finish your thought there? The fire ends up landing anyways on Riley. Aiko saving a clip. Don't know what he just got approached by or what happened there for him to want to show it off to the viewers, but we'll see eventually. I'll hear about it after the races are done. We'll always love to see like the little weird moments that happens during the races. I think they're pretty entertaining watching it from up here.
Right now you see Batter Cookie in third. He took the shortcut. He's not firing off any of those runs. He's going to hold on. Oh, you got to be very careful with that banana. That was very tight.
Yeah, Batter Cookie's done a great job avoiding these very narrow, very well-placed bananas. So great job by Batter Cookie here. And
see what he had in hand in seconds?
That is devastating, especially going into this last section. There could be a shock at any sort of point. There is a bullet bill in last place, so I don't think there will be one in a while. Funny Name lands the no item shortcut that will only but secure his first place victory.
That is such a very difficult miss to pull off. For Joy, I'm sorry, Sisto and State's #1 fan, getting hit down to fourth. He could have gotten second. JoJo in third.
Nice, great placements, especially from JoJo getting those 2 third places. That is very good. If you consistently get third, fourth, fifth, and even sixth, you can advance pretty easily. Do not ever be like mad about getting those sort of placements, especially in semifinals, because any points you can get will help you down the road. It's 6 races. It's a long haul.
It's
So-
not easy.
No, it's not. So whatever points you can get above like 12th, 11th, and 10th, give yourself a pat on the back because that's going to help you a lot down the road.
Absolutely. Here we are going to race number 3. Let's see where we end up going in. I'm going to say Toad Harbor.
Toad Harbor, please, but we're going to Bowser's Castle. Another track which I think the Wii version did better, and I hope to see the
This
Wii
is
version.
Mark 8 Deluxe version of it. There's no Bowser's Castle from any of the Retro Cup.
No, but the Wii version is extremely different than
Oh,
this
yeah, yeah.
version. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's in
Oh, I
the
thought
Wii.
you were referencing it as a retro track. That's my fault.
No. The Wii version did this a lot better. You could go up on the sides of the track, do tricks. It was a little bit longer. It had the swamps towards the
But it
end
was
of
also
the track.
probably one of the more broken tracks.
It was.
You can space through the top of the ceiling and get to the other half of the track.
There was a lot of glitches on the Wii Mario Kart. That's just something to expect with a game like that. But at the same time, I still think they did a lot better. I mean, this giant Bowser in the middle is extremely cool and amazing and awesome. But other than that, I feel like this is a pretty straightforward and basic track.
Oh, most likely, dude. You can't argue that. Batter Cookie in second place right now. Threw the banana forward, hoping to hit a funny name, but it did not land successfully. And now he's got to be careful of the Mario in front of him. Who threw 2 greens.
All
and
3
missed.
games. And then 2 flips, also saving a clip. Everyone's seeing some sort of goofiness going on tonight, but he's going to have
Ain't the Goof Troop, bro.
he's going to have a mushroom in hand. Avoids that fire flower wonderfully. The Jaguars will be here getting item screen. He's going to be vulnerable going into this next section with the big boss Bowser.
All right, now you just see that's funny name in front of Jaguars right there. Pot 2. Jaguars here in pot 5. You got Blackout in the top 4 right now. At least within the top 6 position, that's good. But I don't know where he's been ending up in these last 2 races. Did he get the double start? I know he got 1.
I think he actually did, but they used a mushroom right after they got hit. So really good boomerang usage there.
Oh,
Has
nice.
one more, throws it forward. It does land on the gold peach there.
Pico Peach?
Yeah, it landed. Riley, though, looking to grab some more points in this top 3 spot. Opts to throw the red forward. Very good play. He's going to have a very nice item in his pocket. Has triple greens, Beyblades of Doom. Wonder when he's going to let those rip. Now Funny Name opts to do a Rollerino into another item set. Really interesting loadout.
Funny Name's going to take the glove right here.
Uses the mushroom to go right around Batter Cookie. He's going to grab first. And now we see
I told you he's getting first.
Riley in second. I am shocked. I thought Batter may have been able to do
I
it.
think Riley must have had some to stop.
Oh, he had the
Batter
shroom.
Cookie.
He had the. I wonder if he rolled his items from the triple greens and shroom because that's a very ideal loadout, especially in that glider section
It's
where
possible.
so many things can go wrong. Having those triple greens and a mushroom, that is my personal ideal loadout going into the final lap.
I'm just curious where Blackout ended, honestly, because we're seeing him in the top spots, but we're not seeing him in the top 3 when it comes to it all being said and done.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping Blackout's doing well.
Me too. I would love to see Blackout be able to go from second chance to grand finals. It would be a very cool story.
Mount
That's what we
Wario?
call it, the long haul.
Mount Wario? Cheese
Cheeseland,
Land.
give us some new picks. There's so many tracks in the game. I mean, I don't mind Cheeseland, especially in semifinals where you have a lot more skilled racers in this one. You can see what kind of strategies are they going to pull? How do they do it? What will they be doing the entire time? Because it's going to be the catch-up game if you do bag. So, honestly, I'm not mad about this that much, honestly. With this
It's not bad because you don't see Cheeseland as often.
No, we really don't.
Versus some of these other courses.
So we're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 baggers in the back of the track.
Some are soft bagging, some are hard bagging.
Oh yeah, okay, Batter Cookie's one to always want to do the hard bag. Switch going a little bit more with the soft bagging route, which is just grabbing a few power items and hoping for the best and trying to just stay in that mid-pack spot, grabbing mushrooms and going through these shortcuts.
Absolutely. Right now you got Ankles over here. You can see the squads right
Whoa!
now. What are you? What?
He's just chilling. He
What?
wants to admire the cheese view. Maybe he's a cheese connoisseur. Maybe he likes to see, like, look at those mountains. Look at the environment. Honestly, this is actually a really pretty
So
track.
I'm assuming he was trying to bag,
Yeah.
but why didn't he do that closer to the set?
You know, exactly. You're welcome for that explanation. Shot comes out, and then we're going to be seeing everyone turn very, very small. Riley, though, messes up the line, but doesn't mess up the RNG aspect. Is going to have a little bit of defense to help him through this next section, this final section of lap number 2. He has 10 points, does not have to worry about that. Opts to throw the green back, does not land onto anybody, but has a room to take over first place. He uses it and does beautifully. Very simple shortcut, not much to it. Oh my goodness.
I thought Jack was just flew for content because I thought he was going to hit himself with his own bomb. Black guy has to be careful, but it doesn't matter because there's a shotgun play. Look at that.
And a blue shell does land on Riley. He's laughing. He's like, of course, that would be a target of the Shark and Shock and blue shell. Knight, though, right behind the rest of the crew. Guess item screen. That's going to be brutal.
And it's going to be even more brutal because he has to worry about what's behind him.
Whoa!
Oh, that just benefited him. He took advantage of someone else's weakness.
Did you see that the bomb landed on the chain chomp, which allowed it to explode immediately, but he's going to get passed up by 1, 2, 3, and run into the off-road.
About that. Toothless, I believe, is in first. Fun Name in second. Jaguar's in third.
Oh, that's rough. That going into the off-road while not having a mushroom, while also getting passed up by the rest of the racers who do have mushrooms, that's a heartbreaking situation. That's going to be rough. I wonder where he ended up at in that race, but we're seeing a very competitive semifinals with this. I mean, I love Cheeseland in that aspect where you can see how all the racers play that track, but really chaotic, really hype track. I'm curious to see, where do you want to go next?
We already went Dolphin Chills, right?
Yeah, we've seen Dolphin. We saw
let's
Dolphin.
go Sunshine.
Oh, Sunshine Airport. That would be interesting. Another track that's really hard to come back on. But we are going
or
to...
Top Ruins.
Oh, no. I wish we got this in the first
it
semis.
Has Toad in it.
It does. You're
But
halfway
it's not
there.
Toad Harbor.
But I wish we got this in the first semis with all the inward loadouts. They would have been jumping in their seats, ecstatic, getting Toad's Turnpike.
And
Or shall we say
this
Mushroom
track.
Ridge.
I was actually talking to one of these players earlier, and they're asking me, why do you not like the track? Because it's so boring! Even though it favors my style racing, it's so boring.
I think aesthetically and like concept-wise, it's really a clever track. You're going against the current of cars. Got to avoid them, but the execution of it all, where you're just driving straight, turning right, driving straight, it's a figure 8 track. It really takes away from how clever and how neat the track design actually is.
Right now, that's funny in the first, Jaguar in the second. That is who you got hit out, I believe, or something. He's in fourth right now. Hong said that is ninth. That's deserved.
Grabbing some points, got 9 of those. He's going to
And the
avoid
blue
that
shell
spam.
on the minimap is going to come and target that Waluigi, which is funny.
But the name has nothing to avoid that blue shell, so he's going to get passed up by...
Oh, he almost got the grab.
I am so sad he didn't, because that was really impressive. That green shell bounces and hits the banana, and there's a bomb that he breaks.
The awareness of knowing what is happening on that track is allowing him to stay within his top 3. That is what you need. That's why the back camera's here. That's why these players are able to make these smart plays, because they are aware of their surroundings.
He must have gone to the pit stop before the semifinals to make sure his brakes were working, because you saw that. He slammed him to avoid that bomb. But right now, Jaguars is in second and has a pretty good defense, but Ankles does not have anything to help himself against a star and a car.
I mean, cars are dangerous. You don't want to run into them.
No, you really don't. Unless you have a star, then you can go through them and ruin whoever's driving those cars' day. They're like, what the heck's going on? Why is there someone in a rainbow? Who knows what's going on? Knight, though, will be able to grab first, redeems himself off of the Cheeseland misery. Batter Cookie is in second, and now we're seeing Jaguars in third.
Fourth. Blackout in fourth, Jaguars in third.
Nice, 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 nice. I love to see that Knight was able to redeem himself, and having those 15 points will put him above a lot of other racers. And that changeup, Jaguars in third, and then Batter Cookie in second. We didn't see a lot of names here, like Funny Name. We didn't see Riley. We haven't seen two flips that often either. Ah, man, where are they?
From time to time. I think I want to say he got first on Cheeseland, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah, so will he be in a good spot? Well, I mean, who knows?
We got one more race to determine this. We're in the final race of semifinals number 2. After this, we'll eventually find out who are our other 6 grand finalists. Because you only have to be in top 6.
I would love to see Super Bell just to cause chaos and
Let's do it.
mayhem. But we're going to the Chocolate Mountain itself, Choco Mountain, one of the DLC courses. Finally seeing something new. And did we get Choco Mountain last week? I don't think so, because you wanted to see it, but maybe we did. I don't remember.
I think 2 weeks ago, and not sure about last week.
Yeah, because we've been wanting to see it for quite some time, and having a very stacked, competitive racers. We're going to see how they conquer this track. It's a very simple track. There's not much to it, but there can be so much that can go wrong.
And right now, you see Jaguars in first place, starting off the pack with a slipstream of Batter Cookie is going to be the dominant force.
The Drafters Tracks favorite one. You can just stay behind someone and really take advantage of the fact that the pack is going to be extremely close. There's not going to be that much bagging. Not any bagging at all, really, if you're smart about it. Knight has those double bananas, but cannot avoid double bomberino. Will it explode? Okay, he has the invulnerability frames.
He's got the eye frame. Toothless, you were talking about him. Right now he's in second place, and that is Jaguars in first.
Oswald is here, has the triple shrooms. Game face on. He is trying to catch back up. Fourth place would be a nice finish. He's also got to be careful checking that back camera. Grabs a single item box. What will he grab? Something. I thought it was a green shell, but Funny Name.
In a good position, but he recognized the threat that was behind him, so he's like, all right, I'm not going to stay in first because I'll lose more spots as possible.
Oh, what are y'all doing?
He's fine.
Yeah, but I'm confused.
No, but
No, I'm confused. If second place knew he had a shroom, why would you want to do an after you with Funny Name then?
He probably doesn't. Second place on the red.
Yeah, exactly. And
so he could have redded him out.
Yeah, he should have done that. That's the play that should have been happening. Redding out Funny Name so that the blue shot not only goes to him, but he will also get hit by that. So a little bit of a misplay there.
Save his mushroom.
No, he would not. Well, he would save the mushrooms, which would allow him to get back up to top speeds, but still, second place would have been able to take over. Really weird play, in my opinion, at least. But what do I know? Funny Name, though, is going to be able to conquer this Chocolate Mountain. He's going to go one hop. Never mind, one hop. There you go, 2 hops, and throws the banana back, grabs first place. Jaguars in second.
And then third place is going to be Batter Cookie.
Man, that was pretty weird. That was pretty weird. I won't lie to you. I was trying to figure out, like, going to the mindset, because usually you want to try and affect first place's run as much as possible, especially when they have those mushrooms. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, all these competitors here have been showing phenomenal data. These narrow misses right here. You see,
I told you, those are in like triple digits now with those narrow misses. It is insane.
It's feeling like that, honestly. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yeah. Was that his fire?
I think so.
Behind him, because it looks like it came from behind, though.
But that person might have also used a shroom, so I don't know. Maybe. So I
don't know what this was.
A strategy, and then the double bomb. Somehow it didn't explode. The second bomb that landed, I
don't know how that did. It should have.
Choco Mountain, the track of mystery, and then Funny Name using that mushroom to mushroom dodge. He has. When was the last time he's missed a mushroom dodge? I don't think he has in the past. What, 50 million weeks?
Yeah, I don't think he's missed it.
Yeah.
Well, like, whenever he has it, unless it was ghosted, I don't recall him ever missing it on his own input.
Yeah, that man knows what he needs to do. But we will get the scores for semifinals number 2 eventually, and we'll be seeing who will be competing for that wonderful $200 grand prize very, 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 very soon. But great racing from every single person here. You got to give yourself a pat on the back saying, hey, I competed, I made it to semifinals, and maybe next week, maybe the time after.
That's
but
the scores!
We got them. Funny name in first place, as we know him to be there always. Batter Cookie in second with 67. Ingles in third with 51. Look at that point difference, 16 points. Then we got Jackie Wars in fourth with 48. Two Flips in fifth with 41. And then rounding it out, Knight barely gets saved. 39 points in sixth, and JoJo in seventh with 38. Riley in eighth with 37. Sports Joey with 33. Blackout with 30. Just Bolt at 26, and Nerd Ninja with 11. Oh my God, that's sad. That's sad. Oh, that's rough. That's a rough finish.
Reminds me of how Bear won SNS last week. It was a point difference.
Yeah. And it, like we talked about, it does come down to those final races. It comes down to, hey, will you be able to know what to do when? Will you be able to control your emotions, control the spam, and try and just get yourself in the most ideal spot